while back, man, I came to the conclusion that there's only 1% of people that are actually truthfully in love. Whatever definition or whatever you want to classify it as. A true companion, a real person that, regardless of your status or your background, how much money you make, that they'll be by your side to the end, that they want to be by your side to the end. If you mess up, if they mess up, and I don't mean as far as cheating, I mean, make mistakes, human mistakes, then they'll stay with you. There's only got to be 1% of people, at least in the United States, and probably very few outside the United States, because there's always a certain reason why people are together. Very rarely do I ever come across a couple where it's true, for real love. Most of the time, it's he looked good and he got this, he got that. She got a nice booty, nice body, and I'm attracted to his wealth. I'm attracted to his power, his status, all this kind of stuff. But if all this stuff, if the United States, a bomb went off or something like that, I mean, all that stuff can be taken away in an instant, real quick snapshot. I mean, what happens if you love this guy? He has all the money, the cars, the fame, and he gets cancer, or what if this guy you liked him because he had a nice job? Because some women identify success by how much money you make. So I'm like, okay, if you believe that is success, then let's say this man gets this high status job and then he loses it. Do you still stay with him? And most women will give the typical answer, yes. But let's say he's unemployed for 6 months, and then a year, he's just having a hard time getting back into his field. There's a reason why many relationships fail or falter due to money, capitalism, which is a European based thing. So everything's all capital. Hell, getting marriage, that's all capitalism. I mean, it's all mutual benefits. I do this, you do that, which is that's understandable and fine, but people take it to the extreme. I mean, after I'm watching all these gender war videos and everything, and you have women. I'm talking specifically as far as black relationships. You have women. What can a man do for me? And he has to make me laugh. I got to do all this X Y Z down the list. I'm like, whatever happened to two people just for real love, man, die and fight for each other? I mean, it had to have existed at some point. Otherwise, human beings wouldn't value it so greatly. That special feeling. Or is it just a cultural thing? Maybe our culture has just hyped up this whole idea. Our culture, religion, and all that hyped up this idea of love when it's really just a fleeting thing. It's in the moment. It's not really something that persists for a long period of time. But I personally believe it is there, but only very, very few people experience it, because it goes past the superficial things, the how he or she looks, which I can understand. You need to be attracted to each other, but it has to go beyond that. I mean, the person is not going to look perfect for the rest of your life. Even after 3 years of being with a person, another person that's better looking will walk your way, and your natural human instinct is going to want to have sex with that person who you find more attractive or more interesting at the time. The only thing that can really bind you together is what I believe would be the true essence of what love is: real companionship. I'm not seeing that at all. I don't see that anywhere. I don't see anything. Honestly, I don't really see anything worth going out of my way to marry. Because I mean, people take that so lightly, getting married. I mean, people don't understand what they're saying, man. I mean, till death do us part. That is some fucking serious shit. I mean, to make a vow like that, that's like, this is my lifelong companion. I choose you, through thick or thin, unless you just become a shitty, shitty person, you know, you will be by my side to the day I die. You know, minus cheating and all that kind of stuff. That means if he gets his toe, if a guy gets his toe lopped off or some weird crap like that, you love. It'll suck, but you still love him. You know, he's missing a toe, but I still love him. You know, stuff on that level. I just don't see it, but I don't know. I'm curious what other people out there identify or find or believe to be love, and do you guys really think that most of these people out here are really and truthfully in love, or are they in love with the idea of love, what they seen on TV, and, Sex in the City, Degrassi, MTV, all those stupid movies? Maybe they're just in love with the idea, because I think when people actually start to realize that it takes effort and work to be in love. I mean, yeah, you have that so-called initial quote unquote spark, whatever the hell that shit is, but that stuff is fleeting. And I mean, do you guys really think the majority of the people out here in love? You know, divorce rate, what, 60%, not including people who are unhappily married or people who are just still married to keep up appearances amongst their peers, and not including people who have cheated on each other. Are the majority of people out here really and truthfully in love? You're not married just because you guys have financial security. You're not married because you need to have children real soon. You know, is it just a partnership? We have a partnership relationship. I mean, well, how many people out there are truthfully in love? What do you guys think?